The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Jesse Holley, Kurt Daniels, and Nate Newton.
What's going on? I don't have a voice, man. But it's
well, let my man do it. Let my man do it.
There you go, Kurt. It is Friday. That's a live look at the Tostitos Championship Plaza outside in front of the Ford Center. I'm feeling flashy today, Nate. I kept the glasses on for this. They're going to L.A., the city of bright lights, right? L.A. So I've just felt like this needed to be the theme that I went with today, because that's what we're going to do. We shine bright like a diamond, so sometimes you got to just put the hater blockers on. I don't even know what today's high. What's today's high? What's today's high? It's hot. It's cool outside. The nip is coming. I don't know what the temperature is outside right now, but that's all good. Remember, we're taking phone calls today, 888-855-2297, 888-855-2297. That right there is my man, Nate Newton. He is my boy, Kurt Daniels. Yes, I am Jesse Holley. Together, we make Hanging with the Boys
a great thing to be listening to.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
We're the sports equivalents of Braille.
You feel us when we speak.
Yeah.
You know, the sports talk equivalent of Braille. People feel us when we speak. I need y'all to be a part of this.
We are a part of this, man.
I need you to practice this. Take this
But
home.
you are late, and we need to get going, bro. You are late, man.
All right, see, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes
be on time.
You don't have to always bring. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, Kurt. This is what I'm saying about black people, Kurt. This is what you have to.
Mike Irvin looking like.
This is what you have to safeguard against with black people, Kurt.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't gotta bring family business to public. They
I'm
didn't even
just
know I was late
saying,
today.
man.
I got caught up in the OU Texas traffic coming from the south and making my way up north. But you know, we here. We gonna make this thing do what it do, baby.
Okay, let's do what it do.
We gonna make it do what it do,
let's
baby.
Do what it do,
the
man.
Cowboys
let's
taking
do
over.
what it do.
The Cowboys taking over. Zaddy's here. Zaddy not gonna leave you on the porch. Zaddy gonna come get you. That's one thing. Zaddy gonna come get you. I'm not gonna leave you on the porch. This segment is brought to you by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Cowboys headed to the West Side, to take on the LA Rams this Sunday at 3:25. The Rams are 2-2. The Cowboys are 3-1. To me, this is going to be a test of wills. This is going to be, can the Cowboys face an opponent that we deem worthy, right? Of course, you look at Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they lost that game earlier in the season. Dak didn't play well at all that game. Hurt his thumb in the fourth quarter. Cooper Rush came in, tried to salvage it, but it was too late. Dak is out. Cooper Rush is now in. Bengals, we thought was going to be a more formidable opponent. We thought they were going to fight a little bit more, but they're going through their struggles. And I for one, was one of the people who believed that maybe the Bengals last year was kind of a fluky run, not necessarily something that's sustainable.
Yeah,
because they're 2-2 now.
But it's hard to go from the Bengals from missing the playoffs for not missing the playoffs, but not winning a playoff game for 20 straight years, and then the one year they get into it and get a win, they go all the way to the Super Bowl. So but anyway, people thought they played the Super Bowl, that may be it. They won that game, then followed by beating the Giants, followed by beating Washington, which two teams we've always kind of dominated in the last couple of years. This is a game where this is the reigning Super Bowl champs. This is a team who the last couple times we played them, they dog-walked us. Remember, this was a game where they had two running backs, one who came off of the couch.
What was that guy's name?
Fat man. He was a fat dude.
Yeah, he ran over.
Came off the couch. They had over 200 rushing yards. He had 180 by himself.
Yeah.
And now you look at what they are defensively. I know Matt Stafford had the elbow injury, and he had some other problems happening with their offensive line, but this is a test for the Cowboys. This right here, to me, is the second test for them this season of, can you beat the opponents that most people think you are not supposed to beat? They're a 5.5-point underdog. Mike McCarthy comes out and he says, we're nobody's underdog. But Kurt, heading into this game, what should be the overall message if you're Mike McCarthy on how we're going to attack this elephant that is the LA Rams?
Well, Lawrence said
You're supposed to say the way you attack an elephant is you eat it one bite at a time, but it's okay. I'm playing. I'm sorry.
What he said.
Sorry. No, go ahead. I'm playing. Go ahead.
Help him.
I don't. Where was I going with that?
Yeah.
Elephants and eating some bites.
No. How do you attack? If you're Mike McCarthy, what is the message and the approach that you want your team to attack this game?
I like the message of we're nobody's underdogs, and Lawrence and some of the other players kind of reiterated that, and they basically said we don't need the coach to tell us that. We already know that. I like that attitude, and I think they just got to carry that in. They got to go in there believing they can win. Keep doing what they're doing. Don't get fancy with the LA lights and having to flash and throw the ball and sling it around with Stafford. Do what you've been doing. Go in there and let that defense carry you.
Nate, Kellen Moore has been one who has taken a ton of heat, but it recently have gotten a ton of credit for the way they've been able to manage the games with Cooper Rush. Is this one of this game? We say it's a test for this team, for the players on the field. How much of a test is this for a guy like Kellen Moore, who is, when you talk about the great minds of football, you don't talk about Cooper Rush in that conversation. You talk about the head coach that he's going up against and the offense going to go up against Sean McVay. You speak about him being one of the great minds of the National Football League. So is this an opportunity for Kellen Moore to also show, hey, in order to be the man, I got to beat the man and be able to put together a game plan that can give the Cowboys an advantage?
Jesse, I love you, man. Kurt, I love you.
But
big old butt.
Yes, sir.
Ow.
Yes, sir.
EU.
If we come out of this game talking about Coach Kellen Moore, that ain't gonna work. That is not going to work. You saw last week.
What do you mean by that? If we come out of this game talking about Coach Kellen Moore, because it could be a positive. We can come out of this game and saying, whoa,
he ran the ball 35 times and he designed some stuff, boy, that we ain't never seen. He looked like the Ravens, man, with all them run schemes. They come up. Okay, yeah, you're right. But if we come up saying, man, Coach no, sir. Let the players decide this. Scheme up a good scheme and let the players decide this. It's better still, I don't want the players to decide it. Let the better team decide it.
Yeah.
Because certain players can wreck games. Let the better team with the coach that have seen his players scheme it up, do it right. If you wanna show us that you're equal to the Super Bowl winning / offensive coordinator coach, scheme your guys up right and keep them in the best position, always thinking, how can I – because at the end of the day, it's going to come to the fourth quarter. This team is raggedy mentally, and I'm talking about the Rams. They're they're raggedy mentally. They're not in a good place.
Yeah.
They are great players, but they're not playing good as a team.
Okay, so your point of that the Rams are raggedy mentally. Where do you sit at on the approach of the desperate team theory? Because sometimes you'll have teams who they have talent and say, we're a good football team. We just won a Super Bowl 7 months ago. But we're not playing as that right now, and they get into this desperation mode. Do you buy into that?
Yeah, I do. Any team that's desperate with talent, I buy into it. And you can be desperate all you want and be Detroit and y'all scoring 80 points a game. You can be as desperate as you want. I ain't buying into you. But this team knows, and they stay, except for a few offensive linemen, this is still the same team, minus the receiver. But this is basically the same team, so especially defensively.
Henderson.
Yeah.
What's his name? The running back.
Anderson.
Anderson.
Was it Anderson? Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson. You talking about the guy?
C.J. Anderson.
You talking about C.J. I'm gonna eat you out of the house.
23 carries for 123 yards and 2 TDs.
Wow, he killed us.
25.
Yeah, they
C.J. I'm gonna eat a pancake and run you out of the building, Anderson.
And so, all right, let's jump to the and we're gonna those of you who are calling, we're gonna get to your calls in the second segment. We got a few more minutes left in this segment. We're gonna get to your calls, and we'll make the second segment all about calls, and then we'll do our predictions in the third segment. Quickly though, Kurt. On the defensive side of this, this is now the unit that is running this football team.
Right.
This is the dominant unit of this football team. There's this misconception that Cooper Rush is this small slot receiver. And he's not. Cooper Rush is 6'2". I'm sorry, it's Cooper Kupp. Excuse me. Yeah. Cooper Kupp is 6'2", 210 pounds. But he moves like a shifty slot receiver. Do you take the approach of let him get his and we stop Higbee, Allen Robinson, Akers and company from getting theirs? Or do you say, no. We gonna shut him out because if he get his, if he get 10 catches, that 10 may be 180 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yeah. What approach do you think this Cowboys defense should take on stopping that connection of Matthew Stafford and Cooper Rush?
That's an interesting question because Kupp had 100 or 10 plus catches last week and 100 and whatever yards, and they lost. Nobody else really did anything, and so. Article I was reading in Athletic, are they almost one-dimensional? You talk about making a team one-dimensional.
Right.
Usually it's the run, but their one dimension is Kupp.
Yeah.
So, if he gets his, can you shut down everybody else and win a ball game? And I would think so, but I don't know.
But it's only one other guy, Higbee. Mm-hmm. The coach ain't giving the ball to Akers, much like it was last week with Gibson. He ain't giving it to
Allen Robinson.
Akers and Henderson, much like Gibson and McKissick.
Samuels,
and now something is wrong with. And I asked you yesterday. You still asked Allen Robinson. He took himself out of the game, or the coach took it. I don't know. So I would just stop Cooper Kupp and see what else happens, and let the coach show me that you believe in your other weapons.
But can you? Nobody has proven to stop. Cooper.
Slow him down. Keep him around 8 catches. 75 yards.
15 something. He's crazy, like 15 straight games with 10 plus catches or something crazy.
For the last 18 to 20 games, he leads the league in catches, receptions, TDs, and everything else that's significant. Like Jesse said, that man 6'2". I looked at him the other day, hit a safety in the mouth. For the other team, he hit the safety. Boom, he came up through there on a pull, hit the safety in the mouth, and the safety wanted to fight, and he just tapped him on his head. I said, God, he ain't small. That's when I felt he's tapped the safety on the head and walked on back to the huddle like, man, you don't make a difference. Wow.
He did have only 4 catches against the Cardinals 2 weeks ago, but 11 yards a catch, and they did win the game.
Yeah.
And he had a touchdown. No, he didn't have a touchdown.
We'll discuss this more in the second and third segment, but we're taking your calls in the second segment, 888-855-2297.
Are we taking their calls, or you going to try to critique their calls, or are we going to take their calls?
No, we're going to take the calls. Well, I don't have much of a voice.
Can we call computer?
Can I get to the – no.
Just ask.
No. Just ask. 888-855-2297.
Computer, get in here, baby.
We're taking your calls.
Get in here, computer.
Quickly, because we're going to move through all of these calls. Stay
computer
with us.
Ain't never been quick.
My mind almost went to the gutter, but I caught myself. Stay right here with us. It's Hanging with the Boys. We'll be back.
Get in, Pastor.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Blockchain.com is one of the most trusted ways to buy, sell, and trade crypto. Whether you're always on the go or stay closer to home, Blockchain.com is just a few taps away. Put the power of crypto in your pocket, so no matter where you are, you can trade on your terms and build a crypto portfolio to fit your life. For crypto pros, rookies, and anyone in between, Blockchain.com makes it easy to own a piece of the future. Blockchain.com, trusted by millions, trusted by America's team.
SeatGeek has your back no matter what kind of fan you are. So whether you're a diehard fan or a don't really care fan, a we got 'em next time fan or we'll never win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan or a first one through the gates fan, SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with pre-game sideline access and photo ops with current players, cheerleaders, and Cowboy legends. You want to stay at a team hotel, attend the best tailgate party in Texas, tour the Star, and talk X's and O's with me, Everson Walls? With Star Sports Tours, you can. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to Hanging with the Boys. It's Freaky Friday. The Cowboys are headed to the West Coast to take on the LA Rams. And this segment is brought to you by Blockchain, blockchain.com. It is also brought to you by Fall Fest. Fall officially kicks off at the Star for our first ever Fall Fest on Saturday, October 8th from 11 to 3 p.m. Come out to the Tostito Championship Plaza for a day full of family fun, from beer gardens to petting zoo to face painting to live music to fall-inspired food, and more. This event is free. This event is free, open to the public. So for more information, visit thestarinfrisco.com. Don't say nothing. We're going right to the phones. We're going right to the phones.
I'm talking about the Draymond punch, man.
See?
I'll have to show you in the break.
We'll show you in the break.
Lord Jesus, Draymond.
We'll show you in the break. Chris, what we got on the call? Right off the back. See, I'm so
Chris
glad.
called Pastor.
I'm so glad.
No, I did not call
I'm
Pastor.
so
You can
glad.
ask him.
Pastor,
You can ask.
Pastor.
I did not call him.
You see
Yes,
the Lord
sir.
working on me. I almost had a comment for Nate when he said before the break, but I held my tongue.
I heard it.
The flesh was trying to be fleshy, but the spirit took over. Praise be to the Lord.
Spiritual war, Pastor.
You must be feeling the presence, man. That's what I'm gonna call in.
Yes.
I said I'm gonna call in first before Jesse do anything crazy.
Amen. What's up, Pastor? What you got for us?
What you got for us?
Listen, man. I want y'all to think back. It was 8 years ago. Remember, 3-1, headed to the West Coast to play the defending Super Bowl champion. We played Seattle and went into Seattle's house.
Yes, sir. And got with him, didn't we?
And that got with him.
Got with him, boy.
That's what's going to happen this Sunday.
We're gonna run that ball, baby.
We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna get with him. I think we're gonna punch him in the mouth. It's gonna be close.
Thank you, Pastor.
I think Nate's saved here.
You got Nate, Pastor. You got Nate up out of his seat. Nate,
we gonna punch him in the mouth, man. I'm telling you, it's our time, man. It's our time, man. It's the same scenario setting up for people to finally take true notice of who we are, man. I'm telling you, man. It's there. Yeah, the formula works. Yeah. Defense, run the ball, kill them more, be smart with your play calling. Don't do nothing crazy. We gonna get it, man. Let's go. Just need some folk to believe.
I appreciate that, Pastor. Thank you so much for calling.
Wait, did you do a little bragging in the next sermon?
No, I didn't brag in the sermon, man. I don't do that, man.
No. He let the Lord take control. He let the Lord keep it going.
The sermon will be this week, remember? Because the game was after.
Wednesday night.
But here's how I do that. Anytime I brag from the pulpit or do anything, it doesn't go too well.
It don't.
So
You gotta keep the man first and foremost. You got it,
I'm
Pastor.
I'm gonna keep Jesus about Jesus on Sunday morning.
Right.
And the best bragging is the scoreboard.
That's
Amen.
right.
I gotta say nothing.
Yes, sir. Running that rock.
Thank you so much, Pastor. We appreciate you, man. Keep praying for us, brother.
Running that rock. What's the score, Pastor? What's the score?
I think it's going to be 27-20.
Ooh, that's going to be a lot of scoring.
27-20.
All right, Pastor. We appreciate you, man.
27-20.
All right.
A win is a win.
Thank you. Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you, Pastor. You want to go to the next call, or you want to gloat a little bit?
No. Go ahead to the next call while I'm feeling good, because if it ain't the right call, we hang it up. Calling Pastor back.
Chris, who you got?
First of all, I don't have Pastor's number.
I'm sorry,
Chris.
Yet. Hey, listen, Chris, all you got to do is you connect to the Lord. So
I'm connected to the Lord. I just had to say Pastor call, and he calls. Okay. All right, so next up is Ruben in North Texas.
Ruben, what's up, baby?
Wow.
What's up, y'all? It's hard to follow Pastor.
I know.
Taking us to church.
I know.
I got a little more football-oriented question. I was curious about Cooper Rush. Last week against Washington, he had those two interceptions that we got saved by penalties. Do y'all think that's because he was doing a little more field general stuff at the line? Like I've seen Dak do kind of, they get up there and start talking all crazy, changing the play up, and I just wonder if this week they're going to go.
Hold on, stop real quick. No, that was just bad offensive line play. Go ahead on.
Yeah, I think.
All right, I was just curious.
Yeah, that was just bad.
He was under pressure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got on him quick, bro. They got on him quick.
He may not handle pressure as well as Dak does.
Right.
So
and
he was throwing off his back foot.
And that's why Kellen Moore should stop going to 3 wide receiver sets and go back to 12 personnel.
So and leak somebody out late. Yes, sir. You got to go. Hey, go ahead on.
You threw Ruben?
No, that was it. That was my question.
All right, we appreciate you, Ruben, man. Thank you so much for calling, brother. Thank you so much for being a part of our family. Chris, what you got?
Chris? Oh, we lost Chris.
All right, that's no problem because I do have shout-outs. I do have a couple of shout-outs.
Okay.
I want to shout out Bud Gonzalez, 23. His birthday is tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
How old is Bud turning? I think Bud's turning. He's getting up there.
Come on, Jess, you got to know this when you're shouting out. Come on
he just
now.
told me a birthday shout out. He didn't put
Come on, man.
But his birthday is tomorrow. Also, shout out my man Lavelle Kindred. Second week as an on-the-road truck driver headed through Texas today.
I'm loving
He
you,
asked for a shout-out. He's from Jersey native. So I got to give my Jersey folks a shout-out.
But he don't mind not taking a bath from Jersey. Y'all don't take baths. I'm just saying, y'all, the water ain't clean. The water ain't
in Jersey?
Yeah, the water ain't clean. It's dirty. But anyway, go ahead.
That's in Newark. Newark had bad water.
Okay.
Newark had bad water.
Okay,
But
all right.
Shout out to
you see nobody though, right, Kurt? You see nobody.
Shout out to Lavelle, my truck driving buddy.
Yeah,
Shout out
I love you, bro.
To Bud Gonzalez, man. We appreciate you. Happy birthday, Bud. What we got?
We got Dennis in Rockport.
Dennis in Rockport. What's going on, brother? You were hanging with the boys.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you taking my call. You guys are hilarious. I appreciate you. Big Nate, been a fan since 76, man.
You've been a fat man since when?
No, a fan.
Okay, I'm sorry.
76.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I do resemble that remark as well. Just real quick, I just have a question, and I want you guys to answer it in your honest opinion. Do you think Zeke has been too busy trying to dance and jig too much as opposed to trusting his line? And I'll just let you guys talk about that. I know, Nate, you blocked for Elliott.
Yeah.
Not Elliott, but for
Emmett.
Yeah, Emmett. I'm sorry.
And Dorsett and Herschel.
Yeah, you they trusted in you. Do you think Zeke is dancing too much? Because even his training videos that he shows when he's doing off season, he's too busy dancing behind the line and committing. You can't do that in the NFL. It's like they got his number now. So do you think he's not trusting his line too much or trying to do too much? I'll let you go talk about that.
Yeah, he I think he looking at it now and he's pondering a couple of times. But this last game, he knew he couldn't do that, so he hit up in there pretty good. You want to see the brutalizing Zeke? That you ain't gonna get that no more. He's trying to preserve his body because he knows it's gonna be a long season. You'll see less and less of that as the season goes on. Starting with the Commanders game, he's doing less and less of it.
There aren't many running backs in general that can dance a little and find their hole. I mean, they got to go these days.
Yeah,
right?
Oh man, definitely, man. But it's one or two of them still out there that could do that thing like the boy Steelers used to be able to do. I can't think of his name.
Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell. Now he's trying to knock folks out, I think.
I wouldn't be claiming Herschel Walker if I were you right at this point in time.
Well, now Herschel Walker, a Republican. Come on, man.
Oh, Lord.
Come on.
Even.
What's wrong with Herschel being a Republican?
Ain't nothing wrong being a Republican. There's just something wrong being a wacko.
Yeah. Chris, what you got
don't
for
get
us?
into don't you call my teammate a wacko. He's an idiot, but he ain't a wacko. Go ahead.
We got Chris and Indy.
Chris and Indy, what's going on, brother? You were hanging with the boys.
What's up? You don't remember the last call last year I called? My dog knocked me over,
Yes.
dropped my phone off.
Yes. We
remember that?
We thought you
Remember that,
died.
Jesse?
We thought you died.
Yeah, no, I'm alive, man. I'm alive. What's up, Big Nate? What's
You
up,
the man.
Daddy, and Mr. 900 Perfect Credit Score?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's medium zaddy.
help me out. How do I get a perfect credit score like that? Everywhere I look, it says to call you.
I wish I had
Where
that
do
kind
I
of
go?
Yeah, he's a married woman with a lot of money.
We're gonna sell a seminar for $19.99. We'll tweet out about our seminar that we're gonna have Kurt tell people how to get to the 900 Beacon credit score. But we're gonna pay. Y'all have to pay for that.
About 2:00 in the morning, you're gonna have one of those infomercials.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna have a hotel
roll it over.
Yeah, we're gonna have a hotel
Hanging
lobby.
with the boys infomercial.
Yeah, that's it right there. How to get a perfect 900 score. Come hang out with the boys and let Kurt Daniels walk you to a 900 perfect score.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Good. All right, with the game, man, we're killing these people, man. That O-line, we're. My problem is we're gonna kill them. Dak's gonna come back next week against Philly. We're gonna get beat by Philly.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen, all the clown Cowboy fans are gonna be, oh, Dak is 0-2 and Rush is 5-0. Blah blah. I can see it now.
Nah.
This is just what Jerry ordered, right? The quarterback
That's not
controversy,
what he
right?
wanted there.
That's what he said.
Oh, man, that's no.
I mean, there's.
You guys got. I just need a comedy show. You guys are the best in the business, man. I listen to every show. I'm not lying. You guys are my favorite, man.
Thank you, man. We appreciate that.
You took over hosting. You're the shit, dude.
Oh, man. This dude got his kids in the back. Chris got his kids in the back, and they had to hear that.
Man, he just got dropped.
You see little Chris baby
back there
crying. Little Chris baby crying, man. Little
This show was
6-year-old.
off the rails, man. We appreciate you, though, man. Thank you so much.
Is there something
You
to
are, but
when
we
you
can't
bring,
say that on the show.
Yeah,
I know.
Because I mean, it's kind of unfair to Dak. You're going to bring him back against potentially. I mean, do you wait and save him for the Lions?
No. Jesse, you speak on this.
No,
first.
you speak on it first. I don't have a voice.
If we gonna wait to bring Dak back and he a healthy 100%, we might well keep Cooper. If we gonna wait on our star quarterback and those 40 million reasons that Jesse continued to talk about,
I don't think he'll be ready anyway.
I don't think he'll be ready either.
He may not be ready, but it better not be because it's Philadelphia. They leading the NFC East. They one of the top 5 teams in the league. They got talent galore. Come on now. No. If Dak is ready, Dak better step back into the saddle, man. Come on, Jesse. Now I want to hear you on this, bro.
You'll hear me after the break. We're gonna take our break. Come back for our final
we gotta
segment.
hear about this.
We'll come back for our final segment. Remember, we'll take.
I don't believe you asked that.
I gotta ask these questions.
We're taking our.
I didn't say I believed it. I just asked the
back
question.
over there with Jesse. Come on to the fact side,
He should have stayed
man.
on this side.
Come on, come back to the fact.
This the Zaddy side. You got to stay on the Zaddy side. We're taking your calls 888-855-2297. Stay with us, man. Hanging with the boys. We'll be right back.
Wow, Kurt.
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo quiero guacamole.
SeatGeek has your back no matter what kind of Cowboys fan you are. So whether you're a diehard fan or a don't really care fan, a we got 'em next time fan or we'll never win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan or a first one through the gates fan, SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great Dallas Cowboys seats.
I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Blockchain.com is one of the most trusted ways to buy, sell, and trade crypto. Whether you're always on the go or stay closer to home, Blockchain.com is just a few taps away. Put the power of crypto in your pocket, so no matter where you are, you can trade on your terms and build a crypto portfolio to fit your life. For crypto pros, rookies, and anyone in between, Blockchain.com makes it easy to own a piece of the future. Blockchain.com, trusted by millions, trusted by America's team.
Hey, Cowboys fans, if you're thinking about attending a game this season, visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today. Stay at the team hotel, have dinner with a Cowboys legend, and experience AT&T Stadium's exclusive VIP Owners Club. Also, tour the Star, get autographs from your favorite players, and talk X's and O's with me, Mickey Spagnola. The official travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys will take care of all your travel needs. Visit cowboystravel.com.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to Hanging with the Boys on this Freaky Friday, third segment of this show, man. We're taking your phone calls. We're taking your predictions. We're going to give our keys to the game and our predictions and score of this game. You wanted to know my thoughts on bringing Dak back, Philly. When the player is 100% healthy, that's when he should play.
Yes, sir.
Not a minute sooner. I don't give a damn if we're playing the 12 disciples. Sorry, Pastor.
Wow.
Sorry, Pastor.
Who's quarterback on that team?
Jesus. He's a quarterback. The disciples, they got to figure out the rest of this stuff.
Right.
We're going to give Jesus the ball now. He's going to make the right decision.
One-dimensional there.
His QBR is going to be all right. I like my chances with Jesus being the QB in this situation.
Yes, sir.
But for Dak Prescott, and you have to want this as a player, and I take Dak Prescott as a player who wants to play the big games, who wants to be a part of that conversation and who wants to be a part of that narrative of I face the big teams, I beat the big teams, I can play in those big games and win. So, but for me, if he's not healthy, and I don't mean 70, like he's not good enough to be 70% healthy. Like that is where we're at. Like I know we talked about Micah being 70%, 80% better than someone else's 100. Dak ain't that. Dak can't do what Aaron Rodgers did with an extremely torn calf and beat the whole football team. We witnessed that.
Yeah.
We witnessed that. That's elite level. We witnessed that. So for me, Dak has to be 100% before I give him the reins back to come on this football field. That's Philly. That's Detroit. That's after the bye. Whenever that is, that's when I think he should come back. All right, Chris, who we got on the phone?
We have Jonathan in Big Springs.
Jonathan in Big Springs. Is that Colorado or that's California?
Is that
Texas?
Texas? It's Texas. Texas, bro.
I didn't pass geography at all. What's up, baby? What's going on, man? You're on Hanging with the Boys. What you got for us?
How you doing, boys?
Good.
We're good.
We hanging.
Doing good?
We hanging.
You ain't gonna hang up on me this time. Last time you hang up on me.
No, we ain't hang up. Come on, let's go. Your time is going.
You better get to the point.
You better hurry up. I will.
It's Cowboys 17 and the Rams 14.
Whoa,
and we get
I like that. What we gonna run past? Tell us about it.
We got to run on the edges.
Okay.
We can't go up the middle with that beast in the middle.
Okay.
So we got to run on the edges. We're going to get that going. I was trying to call in for Derek because I love hanging with the boys. I was going to tell him he handicapped y'all by taking one person. Because y'all were going for number one. Y'all going for the break. Y'all going to take it over.
Yeah, okay.
Derek handicapped y'all by taking one person away to give y'all nobody back.
Yeah, we all right.
We all right. We all right because Jess is talking for 8 folks. Don't worry about it. We have to rein him in sometimes. We poison his little water so he'll have a bad voice today. Yeah, we persona do.
I got Diggs with 2 interceptions. And Parsons with 3 sacks.
Ooh.
Wow. Stars come out.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for the call, man.
Now, you said something there.
The stars come out?
Yes, sir.
That's what Kurt said.
Got something right, huh?
Oh, man, you coming on back to the fat side. Let me tell you something.
The freaks come out at night.
Yes.
What about the freaks? They don't come out.
I gave them up. I don't know where they at now. I used to know, but not anymore.
You don't have a GPS on no more?
No, not no more.
Nah?
I used to track them, dog. Yes, sir.
Yes,
But
sir.
big old.
Big Daddy.
Hey, man, don't get me distracted.
Big Zaddy.
This is where CeeDee Lamb, this is where Diggs and our beast, our lion who's been, just prowling for the last 2 weeks, that extraterrestrial guy you talk about, these are the games that they need to show up. All we do as the extras, me, guys like me, O-line, do your job. Don't try to do. You know what? I am not even going to ask you to run downfield and get an extra block. But those 2 levels that I asked you to be on, that first level, taking care of that beast, and that second level, trying to get to Wagner, I want you getting there. I need you to get there and be as perfect as you can. Don't waste not an ounce of energy trying to run down there and get a safety. Don't do it. Don't do it. If the play don't call for it, don't do it. Let Pollard, Zeke, CD Lamb, and all the rest of you guys worry about that.
I'm glad you said Pollard before Zeke.
Yeah, Pollard is our big play man. Okay. I like big plays, but I know that it takes meat tenderizer to soften things up, and that's what Zeke is. He's a meat tenderizer. He's a hammer. Yes, sir. And don't. We just had the pass on. Yeah. Keep it in your mouth. Keep it in your mouth. Yeah. Tongue has been what's done slaughtered a lot of men. That little old tongue done slaughtered a lot of men. Yeah. Keep it in your mouth.
Yeah, we're wobbling on them rails.
Yeah, for real.
Chris, what you got?
You got Julian in Orlando.
Julian and
What's up, Julian, my homeboy? What's up?
Hey, Nate. How you doing, Big Nate?
All right, man. What school you went to in Orlando?
I went to FAMU.
Oh. You went to Tallahassee. That's Tallahassee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a referee also.
Okay.
I referee a lot of Jones games.
Oh, man, that's my high school. Tigers for life,
that's right.
bro.
You went to Jones?
They told me you was nasty in high school.
Yes, sir, man. My brother was a better athlete. He played all the sports.
No, they say you was nasty, Nate.
Yeah, I was good. I was good.
You was good, but you was nasty player.
Yeah, I was good. Go ahead on, man. Let's go.
Okay, number 9. Who's that, Turpin?
Yes, sir.
Why they don't use him like Devo?
You know what? I think because he's scared, because these other guys got everybody scared. Me, I would use him like that.
I would use him.
Yes. Go ahead on, Salt.
Go ahead. What else you got?
Because you ain't got much longer. Jesse's finna cut you off.
Also, Cooper Rush, if he continue to do what he's doing, let Zach get his rest.
Hey, let Dak get his rest.
Yeah. Make sure he's 100% coming back.
Yes. All right.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you. I enjoy y'all show.
Thank you, brother. We love you, man.
Yeah.
You think they could use Turpin like Samuel?
Not coming out of the backfield, but getting him them bubble screens, Jesse, like this to throw. Just one time. Because if we can waste the play, and we haven't done it in 2 games, 3 games, a triple-double reverse, that has almost disappeared. But if we can just put that dude, man, in the slot and just let him come across there and clear out one time, and we can just let him rip down the field, he going to run past whoever it is. Now, whether he going to catch it, I don't know. But I do think he can catch.
Just simple mathematics. Kevontae Turpin is 5'9", 152 pounds.
How much is
152 pounds.
Tyreek Hill, what, 6 foot?
Debo Samuels.
Did you say 5'9"?
Yes.
He's not 5'9".
So 5'9" is he's probably 5'6" or 5'7".
Okay, what is Tyreek Hill?
150 pounds. Debo
what?
Samuels is 6 foot, 215 pounds.
You mean to tell me you can't put him in the slot, run him behind the formation, and get a free release like that? Man, it's something we can do with this kid, man. Besides set him up on kickoff returns to get the fire knocked out of it.
I do think they could use him some. Like you talked earlier in the year, running him deep and underneath and whatever. But
no, you can't run him out of the backfield. No.
The problem is that even though he has this electric speed, it becomes a sight issue. Like trying to find a 5'6" guy running across the field. Now, like we talk about it all the time. We talk about catch radius, right? So when I'm dealing with a CeeDee Lamb, I'm dealing with a Michael Gallup, my catch radius allows me to miss sometimes high or behind them because they have such long arms and they have such good jumping ability. When I got a guy who's 5'6" and he's running across the field, that catch radius changes significantly. And if I'm high, it might be an interception. If I'm behind, he don't have the long. I'm just telling you.
You can sell that in somebody else.
Okay.
Take this dude and run him deep down the seams on the skinny post. Take this dude, let him run straight down the field just on a 9 route. Take this guy and have him on the hash and run him all the way across the field to the back of the opposite corner. It is a way you can threaten the defense with this guy. So just no, not today, not with that one. I don't care how great you sound and the logic you bring, and I ain't trying to hear that.
Because even Tyreek Hill is 5'10".
Yeah, come. I don't care. We can do something with this little Minnie Mouse.
Okay. Who else we got?
I got one more call left for you. Okay, I got Mo in Kuwait.
Mo!
My guy Mo.
Hey, guys.
How you doing, man?
Nate. Yeah, good. Nate, you need to claim your Wingstop lunch from Zaddy. Once he became Zaddy, he started hogging all that money.
I was going to ask him about that, too.
No, we just have to find the right time where everybody can come to lunch.
Right. Listen, guys, I want to talk about the whole Dallas Cowboy team. I'm not worried about what happens in the L.A. game. And because they proved to me in the past few weeks that they're a team with a culture of the next man up. We've had a team a couple of years ago when they were scoring like 50 points, but they were losing games because their defense wasn't picking up their side. But this time it's like it feels like every side of the ball, they're just coming up with good plays, good enough to win games. And that is a winning culture, regardless who you have in the back behind the offensive line as a quarterback. I'd love to have that back, especially for the Philadelphia game. It's like the guy who called before. If he's not 100% ready, the whole team will pick up the pieces to win you another game, regardless of who you're playing with. And I'll hang up and listen.
No, you're right. Thanks, Mo. We appreciate the call all the way from Kuwait. We worldwide. We out there. We outside.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I like the point that it is next man up, and that's what the league is all about. It's about being able to build a culture, to build a team where when one guy goes down, the next guy steps up, and hopefully at the end of the year you get all these guys back. And now what you formulated, that's the part of development that a lot of times I think was missed in this Cowboys team, was being able to develop guys in the event that something went down. We lived a long time with if Sean Lee had gotten hurt, our defense was trash. Yeah. And now they've figured that out. But we're against the clock. So Nate, give me your keys to the game and then your prediction to the game.
We have to protect the middle of the line. We have to find out who our left guard is. Go with that right there. Let Coach Kellen put in an offensive line coach put in a scheme that can possibly help slow down the great one, number 99.
1 point.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron McDonald.
And 1 point. Aaron McDonald. All my great players who I love.
They
all named Aaron. They all named Aaron.
Aaron McDonald.
McDonald, that's all I can think of right now.
You hungry?
It's fries. I go for a big thing of fries.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Kurt, give me a prediction and your keys to the game.
Well, they've got to stay within themselves and what they've been doing. They can't get to slinging it around with, even if they're behind a little bit, they got to stick with the game plan. Now, if they're down,
you can't sling it around.
Yeah, no.
Sling that.
They're down by 2 scores in the fourth quarter, then you got to do what you got to do. But
sling that thing, medium.
You're down a field goal in the third quarter. You keep doing what you're doing and slinging it
around.
with Zaddy.
Don't sling it around.
Sling it, Zaddy. Sling it.
What you got, Jess?
Keys to the game for me: the Cooper Rush has to continue with protecting the football. You cannot turn the ball over. You do not want to give this Rams offense extra possessions and less possessions for your offense, because I think you're going to need them at some point in time in this game. This game is going to be one of them games where you're going to have to score points.
Possession, baby.
You're going to have to score points in this
Given
game.
that their defense can match our defense, does this come down to the quarterbacks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You got to score points. Yes. And I think for Cooper Rush, he has to protect the ball like he's been doing. But like we've been getting lucky. We've had drops. We've had penalties that should have been interceptions. So get back to protecting the football. And I think your point was fantastic. The stars have to show up.
That's right.
I think that was a fantastic point.
Freaks come out at night.
The stars have to show up. Don't go to LA and all of a sudden get Hollywood. Stick to being your blue-collar self and come out and show out and win this game. But, unfortunately, I have the Rams winning this game 23-17.
You just lost your right to lead the show. Kurt, we going to take a vote. You better hope
I'm
the Cowboys
afraid I got to
win.
go with the Rams too. I think it'll be close.
Oh my gosh! So
They'll beat the spread.
I guess you back leading.
But
the show
again,
'cause
I think it's going to come down to quarterbacks, and in this case, they just have. Even though Stafford has its struggles, he's just the more experienced guy, and I think.
What did you say? A score?
It'll be close, like 21-20 or something like that.
Chris, you got a score for us?
1 point.
I'll say 21 to. We're gonna go 10.
Who wins?
Cowboys.
Thank you.
21-10 Cowboys. Wow.
You can lead the show
They
from
haven't
back
given
there.
up over 20 points all year long. Why are we going 20 now?
Because it's the world champs.
A little better offense.
I mean, all right. No, everybody has their picks in. All
They
right.
didn't score 20 points last week.
Bro Will said he'll have us up ahead of time today. So
Thank you, bro. Will. We
believe that.
appreciate you. All right.
Bro
for
Will.
Nate Newton, I should say that. For
Nate Newton.
For Big Zaddy, for Medium Zaddy, for Regular Zaddy, we out of here, man. See you guys next week. Be
Pastor,
blessed.
keep calling in. It's working.
We out.
We out. We out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?